Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I was going to start doing our special live week of live music reviews today, but then, hey, every band has decided to start premiering new songs tonight, starting with Tonight by Scandal, coming out just before their new album, which I think comes out tomorrow. Anyway, so yeah, here we are. I'm going to check it out, and I must admit I'm kind of excited. Everything I've heard so far from this new album, single-wise, we're always honest on this channel. I can't say that I've liked all of the songs. Some of them have been amazing. Some of them have been a bit, but they've all been interesting. They've all been different. The one thing that I've started to gather as I've heard the whole plethora of songs that they've been putting out ahead of the album, which seems to be most of the album, is that there's a sort of a bravery. They're not just sort of going, hey, let's just knock out a bunch of rock songs and then at least no one can question our credibility. They're actually going out there and trying to make interesting and different songs. So I don't know what to expect. Don't know what to expect at all. But maybe less of me talking and more of me listening to the song would help. It's too late for this. It's too late. It's the middle of the night. Here we go. Tonight by Scandal. Sounds like an anime theme tune intro, but with more drinking. Love that funky little bass line. Guessing that's keyboard. More vocal effects. I've got nothing against the vocal effects if they're used appropriately. Kind of works with this. But if you're a sort of Scandal fan who's interested in their success, don't worry, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a hit. Nice little breakdown there. I like how they're keeping the guitars kind of light sounding, concentrating more on the funk. Cool location. Yeah, the song's got a great rhythm, nicely mixed as well. It's all very bright and light, very kinetic. It's not that the chorus is necessarily catchy, it's just very infectious. It's like really good rhythm to it. can't imagine it like getting stuck in your head or anything, but it just kind of, it works. You know, it flows so well that you're going to enjoy it. All right, now I've just realised actually while I was listening to that Victor, 99% of the time, block anything to do with Scandal. Great way to get your band out there. So this is a band who've been around forever, and they have not as famous as a lot of their other peers who they probably should be more famous than internationally. I wonder why. Let their music be shared. Anyway, where was I going with this? Yes. So as a result, everything I just said during that reaction might well have been skipped over. So I'm going to repeat some points, but anyway, let's just go into it in a bit more detail anyway. First of all, I think that song, if you're a fan of Scandal and you're hoping that they're going to have some renewed success, as they have from time to time, they do occasionally go from strength to strength, I think this is one of those songs that's going to hit quite big. I can imagine this being a really big single, certainly with the Japanese sound. From the get-go, it has a sort of infectious intro that reminds me of those kind of like bright and poppy sounding sort of anime theme tune intros. I mean, never been a big anime fan myself, but I've heard a lot of the music that's come from it, and there's some really interesting sounds that come out of those anime theme tunes, and it's got that immediate sort of grabs you with this sort of fun sort of sound, you know, real sort of interesting timbre, like lots of bright sounds, but then that converts into like a really funky, well-moving rhythm. I mean, it's just so infectious, the rhythm of this song. I love the little synth bass thing. I don't know if that's just like a really convincing pedal effect, or whether Tomomi put that down on keyboard, but really liked how the sort of bass had a sort of nice, actually it probably went between keyboard and guitar at different points, but it had a really sort of nice bouncy sort of groove to it. So the bass was never too, it had its punch when it needed to, but it was never too much, you know, too thick. And then all the other sounds were really bright and light and engaging and sort of popping in and out. It had that sort of funky quality that just really, really worked. The guitar, that's the interesting thing. The guitar was a very light sound. It had no real body to it, no thickness to it, and yet it really, really bit because of the fact that each sound was sharp, and again, that sort of funky, sharp sound that you can imagine from that sort of like late 70s funk music sort of feel. And in all of those aspects, it worked. Drum beat was really nice as well. It was quick and it was bouncy. As I was saying, the vocal line, I don't think the vocal line is going to be one of those ones. It's not going to be one that you're going to write home about in that it's not super catchy. I can't imagine it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people sing along to it, but I can't imagine it being one of those ones where people are going like, wow, this is like the greatest vocal line ever or anything like that. However, you know, it works. It does work. A lot of people are going to mention about the vocal effect again. I'm going to say the same thing I did with Saisho Heikimi, that song. In the, yeah, I understand why a lot of people don't like these vocal effects, and I'll be honest, I wouldn't usually opt towards them myself, but if they work, they work, and in this song, the vocal effects that were being used on Haruna's voice did work. It had a kind of, because it had that sort of poppy sort of charm to it that came across and worked well in the vocal performance. And I noticed that there was a little bit of, there was subtlety. It wasn't just slapped on. The vocal effect wasn't slapped on throughout. It was kind of, they tweaked where there was more effect and where there was less. So I get the feeling that was a really carefully applied set of sounds that were being used for the vocals. But yeah, to me, just like I say, it worked. It was funky. It's the sort of thing that's immediately infectious, pulls you in, makes you want to sort of dance along to it. Really, really, really liked it. Now I'm going to say the thing that, just in case you Scandal fans have gone, hey, this is a really good review, and now I'm going to say the thing that's just going to get many, many dislikes. So hey, we're always honest on this channel. Just before I go any further, please remember, I do like this song and I'm looking forward to hearing it again. I hate the video. And I shouldn't hate the video because I like the way it's cut. I like the way it's filmed. This is why you're going to press dislike. I just really don't like Haruna's performance in it. It's kind of a bit nauseating. I don't know if this has just become a thing that has started to do recently. Like, you know, like maybe like 15, 20 years ago, like every video, it had to look like everyone was having fun all the time. Now it has to look like everyone's just sort of so into their headspace all the time. To use a really Western example of when this sometimes can work, but can also still be nauseating, actually, was that singer Sia, who always used to she did those pop videos, and she'd always get like young dancers just to do like a solo dance performance, and it was a little bit artsy-fartsy, and you know, it worked, but I didn't exactly think it was the best way to embody a song in a music video. But with those, you know, that was kind of okay, because she is a you should always get like a proper professional dancer and actually be kind of impressive. But when you just kind of see Haruna basically flipping out, and it doesn't have an organic feel, it's not like having her on stage, like really rocking out with the band. She's just kind of walking around, just kind of overacting. It just gets a bit nauseous. It's not like it's even done in, if it was done a bit reserved, like maybe in the verses, it was kind of like, you know, she would just sort of sing a little bit like with sort of the funk edge that the song seems to have, and then the chorus she'd flip out fine. But it just doesn't seem to match the song at all. It's just like, what are you doing? And I'm worried that maybe she's going to start getting that thing that sometimes bands have where the lead singer starts to get a little bit too much full of themselves and becomes a bit of a celebrity. And then they start doing videos where it's just the lead singer, and the lead singer's really overacting. It just had that feel to me. So maybe it's not so much me reacting to the video as just kind of the sort of thing that it feels like it embodies. But yeah, I didn't like the video, and I liked the way it was cut. I liked all the scenes, the sets, the places where they filmed. I liked the way the camera moved. I liked all of that. It was just literally, I found Haruna's performance a bit annoying. So there you go. Press dislike now, and at least just get in the comments and just leave one word. Say video. You're wrong about the video, or something like that, or I love Haruna, or whatever has made you angry. But these are my opinions, and as always, we are honest on this channel. I really like that song. And I liked everything about the video except for so yes, please tell me what you think. Get in the comments. This has only just come out. I'm going to try and it was premiered like less than half an hour ago, and so hopefully I'll get this out nice and quickly, and then you guys can tell me what you think. As always, about the comments, it's really interesting to know, because all music, all art is subjective to opinion. I try to mix the objective and the subjective, but I want to know what you think. Get in the comments and discuss with other Scandal fans, people who are not Scandal fans, people who like the song, people who dislike the song, and probably everyone liking the video except for me. And then we will talk about that more when I see you next time. But for now, from Japan, thank you so much for tuning in, and until I see you, ciao ciao. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out more of our hundreds of videos we got online on this channel right now, or get involved in the discussion with us at the many social media links we've got in the description below, where you can suggest new videos and artists for us to check out on the channel. Or you can just do the usual YouTube stuff and comment, like, subscribe. You know how this works by now.